Right, here's my first video of the channel, which is the review, which is about 3 months in, of my DD Reef Pro 1500. This channel is basically going to be reviews and things of reef equipment, and probably reviews of fish and coral, not facts about them, but what it's like to actually keep them. I've only been in the hobby a couple of years, so it's by no means expert advice, but it's just my opinion of being a reefer in the UK. So here is my 1500. It is 425 litres on top, according to the brochure. And then we've got the sump that which we'll look at in a minute, which is 75 litres with a 22 litre RO reservoir. And so it's been up and running about 3 months now. After a previous tank disaster that cracked from a second-hand tank, but then I went and decided to buy a brand new one. It's lit by two max spec jump 165 LEDs, which I'll talk about more in another video. I really like these tanks. From making do with second-hand tanks and converting tropical tanks to actually get a proper marine tank is really nice. It's 5 foot long by 2 foot by 2 foot. You have a look down the end here. Now the weir in these is quite clever because it's not in the middle of the tank, it's actually down the side. So when you look front on, it's almost invisible. I'll just lift the jump guard up, show you from the top. It actually goes along at an angle and then comes up for your return here. Now there's also, in the end here, there's a dry chamber. My jump guard's actually over top of. There's a dry chamber where you can run some wires up. I've only got a temperature sensor coming up there at the minute, but I may well add another pump in at another wave maker. What it means as well is you've got a nice big surface area for your weir, so it's less likely to get clogged up. The tank itself runs really nice and quiet. The glass is nice and thick. It's 15mm all the way around, and it is really nice clear glass. You barely know there's glass there. And I scraped the glass not too long ago, so there's a few bits in the water, so it's not quite crystal clear. The cupboards are really nicely well made. They actually come completely pre-built. So all you have to do is take your sump out and take the tank off the top when they come packaged, lift your tank off, put your cabinet in place, and then set it up. They've got 8 legs on the bottom to level it up. The cupboards have got this really nice feature where they fold, so you can just open up the one, or you can open them up all of the way. These hinges here are also quick release, so you can, around here actually, so you can actually take these doors, outer doors, off to give you room to work. The sump area is really nice and big. Now it's got a dry side that's listed as being for a chiller on the DD brochure, but as everybody on all of them always does, is you make your electric boards. It's a bit messy under there, to be fair. Make your electric boards, and in storage, but I've chosen to put my doser up here with a dosing container so it's nice and out of the way, and then I've routed the pipes down and through. The sump, nice big sump. I've sectioned mine off, so I've got it coming in through the filter socks. Then you have your skimmer, room for a skimmer. Then you've got refugium area, and then you've got your returns at the back. Now, some people actually have an external RO reservoir, and they drill through these, and they put their refugium in the RO top-off area. I didn't have room for it in the living room, so I actually do that. I find that 22 litre RO reservoir usually lasts me about a week, which is good news for when I go on holiday without the wife or neighbours and they've got to look after the tank. The pipe work comes down, so they've got this filter sock silencer in here, and then you lift that up, get it, and then you've got your socks underneath, which it does actually run reasonably quiet, the tank. Sometimes I might have to put some filter floss in the sock just to quieten it down a bit, but it does work well. And this black, there was a choice of being clarity ready. I'll just move my UV out the way. There was a choice of it being clarity ready, but it seems that they actually ship all of them clarity ready, because you can lift this filter stock holder out and it's got the holders there, and then this pipe here is already angled down to be ready to take your clarity. It's over there, it's going to be noisy. Now, the only thing that I didn't really like on the tank, or found awkward, that's going to drip for a bit now, is the pipe working under here. Now, it works. You've got your return line there on the right, and then you've got your emergency drain and your main drain. Now, that was a bit, if I'm honest, a bit of a pig to get tightened, and I did have a little drip and had to spend quite a bit of time mucking about with that, as I have to do with my silencer, which I'll sort out in a minute after the video. So that is a bit of a pain, and to be honest, this where you've got this gate valve, that gate valve actually, when you tighten the gate valve, it loosens off your bulkhead, so then you have a drip. So it is a bit of faff, if I'm honest. And with a big heavy tank like this, it's not something you want to do outside of the tank, and then have to put it back together. I've completely done myself over with that silencer now. Mixture wall. That'll flow within 10 minutes. That'll start draining off properly, and that'll sort itself out. But yeah, other than the bit of the faff with the pipe work, the rest of it's brilliant. It's quiet, apart from where that dripping I've just started is. It's quiet. It runs well. It looks nice. The glass is nice. It's really nice, good build quality. So it's nice and thick. I think it's 36mm thick. Through the main supports. The only small gripe I might have is these doors, after a little while, when you close them, got soft close on, they bow out a little bit. But that's my review of the DD1500. Hope that helps to anybody considering buying it.